what's cool about eXp is that we all get these Regus cards where we can use any of the 3,000 Regus locations around the globe. We can use the lobbies for free. So we'll give you a quick tour. When people say, oh my God, eXp doesn't have any offices, we say, come on. Good morning, it's Wednesday. My name is Rich Tomasini and I run a 1,700 person real estate team internationally. And we are gonna go on a quick condensed trip of what we do at work. We're meeting with some real top players, my top commercial real estate agent and lender. We're meeting with Alexis Hughes, who was a $3 to $30 million producer in the last 3 years. She's been here with eXp. And then lastly, a buddy of mine, Matt, is coming in and flew down from Colorado to say hello. So he's gonna stop in and give us an update as well. So I'm taking my wife's car again today because I had sold my truck. So this is the mess that I got myself into. This is what my wife has to deal with. So the Subaru Ascent buyout is $29,100. We're only like halfway through our lease. So I called my buddy that I bought the Porsche from and I said, hey man, I know you're at the car auctions looking for cars. I've got one. Would you be interested in buying this? And he goes, yeah man, I'll give you $34,000 for it. So I'm like, man, not bad, right? So we're gonna make $4,000, $5,000 and turn in our lease. So where I'm at right now, the point I'm trying to get to is we have my wife's Porsche. I put my Saab for sale finally, my 67 Saab, so I can't even drive my other car. My Jeep's got no wheels on it, so I can't move that unless I do the Flintstones. And then my truck's gone, and now I'm trading in the Subaru, so I gotta find transportation vehicle. Now I ordered the new C8 Corvette August of last year. They bumped me from 2021 to 2022, so I have absolutely no idea when that car is coming in. So now I gotta buy a car for the interim until the Corvette comes in, and then I gotta sell that again.
Oh, you look good too.
Oh, well, listen, what are you gonna do?
Some muscles on you now.
Yeah, I've been doing push-ups at the office since January, and it's starting to finally take effect. All right, so we're going to the Regus executive space. So here's our plan today, is we're gonna go to Regus. Alexis Hughes is a dynamo. She is gonna do the eXp Explain for 3,300 agents today, live in the conference room. I did that on my last YouTube video. While they're doing that, I'm going to do some filming on you.
Okay.
We're gonna catch a little bit of her. We're gonna have a roundtable conversation. So one of the benefits of having Leah in my arsenal of power is that we have mostly residential agents, so it's so good to have a commercial agent that can handle the business that you get to know well, because there are not so many of them. So we have that. And then the second part is that, like, what Leah did for me was, instead of guessing what the financing is, she was like, okay, Rich, this is what you're qualified for, you know, and then starts sending me options. She does everything. Yep. So I love that.
What came up on the shirt you're wearing? Yeah. Good to see you, bro. Thanks for coming up. How's it going? Great. This is Matt. This is
Nice to meet you.
So when I came over to eXp in 2017, I went to dinner to Marcus's house, one of Matt's best friends, and I was talking to Marcus about bringing his brokerage over and trying this eXp experiment with us. Right? We were betting on a horse with 3 legs, but we all wanted something to win big. And anyway, he's like, look, I'm not coming over unless Matt's good. And I said, well, let's all meet. So we all brought our wives and we went and met at Marcus's house and we had dinner and we talked and we got to know each other. Matt and Marcus decided to bring their brokerage over here, and you take it from there, because what happened was Matt was a very, very new agent. He's gonna be way too humble in the explanation, so I'm gonna interrupt a couple times. He started his real estate career and blew up here. And what's the last thing you do when you start blowing up in a new market is you change locations. Not for him. He's like, forget it, I got a calling, we're going to Denver, Colorado, or Colorado Springs. We're gonna make our lives out there. He does that, and then he gets even bigger. So Matt, you tell the story on day one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I came on with Marcus and I got a tremendous education. And so him and I were such good friends, he took me under his wing and he mentored me a lot. I mean, I'm talking the 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night phone calls when you're like, dude, I can't figure out this contract. He was there for me. And so I value, even to this day, I value incredible mentorship, which I give to all our agents, because I value that connection.
We specialize in the entire customer service experience, from asset identification, making sure that they're in the right loan program, making sure that we have evaluation put on their investment goals and looking at what those goals might look like in the future. We also have a M&A team that's within eXp Commercial that we've connected with. We find that it's very important to make sure that the client is taken care of through the entire process.
eXp is amazing because of the platform and the compensation model and the ability to scale and grow. But what makes eXp amazing, and the third biggest transaction company in the country and the fastest growing real estate company in the world, what makes us that is the people. And what I like to say is that other agencies are talking about, oh, they brought new people over. And what I feel like saying is that we're bringing over the best people. And also, from a quantity standpoint, the most net agents as well. But we're bringing over the best people. And when you get people like, one thing that you guys are gonna realize on these vlogs is that every single person that I leave the house for is high enough quality for me to leave my kids and my wife and go out there in the world and collaborate.
So let me tell you a little bit about my business. I have a team of agents, 54 to be exact, and I have them in 7 different states. Big deal, you say. Why is it a big deal? I've only been in real estate for 4 years. In that time, my first year I was only doing 3.5 million in volume. Fast forward to my second year in real estate, 7 million in volume. Third year in real estate, 8 million. My 4th year during a global pandemic, I've done 20 million in volume. How many agents can you say that can keep up that volume, that production, and mentor and train a team of 54 agents in 7 states?
So I was just coming home for the day. It's 12:10. I'm late. And I realized my wife must have made a purchase while I was gone. So for all of you guys that are in your 40s, my little tribute to Nirvana. We will see you next Wednesday. We're going to cover more of what life looks like at eXp, building revenue share, pouring into other people. My name's Rich Thomasini. See you later.